Operation Igo was an aerial counter-offensive launched by Imperial Japanese forces against Allied forces during the Solomon Islands and New Guinea campaigns in the Pacific theater of World War II from 1 to 16 April 1943. In the operation, Japanese aircraft, primarily from Imperial Japanese Navy units under the command of Admirals Isoroku, Yamamoto and Jinichi Kusaka, attacked Allied ships, aircraft, and land installations in the southeast Solomon Islands and New Guinea. The goal of the operation was to halt the Allied offensives in New Guinea and the Solomons and to give Japan time to prepare a new set of defenses, in response to recent defeats to the Allies in the Battle of Guadalcanal and in New Guinea at Buna-Gona War and the Bismarck Sea. The operation consisted of several massed aerial attacks by Japanese bomber and fighter aircraft based at Rabaul, Bougainville, and the Shortland Islands, against Allied targets on and around Guadalcanal and the Rabaul Islands in the Solomons and Port Moresby, Oro Bay, and Milne Bay in New Guinea. Although the Japanese sank several Allied transports and warships, the attack failed to inflict serious damage on Allied forces, based on inaccurate and unintentionally exaggerated reports from the involved aircrews. Yamamoto halted the attacks on the 16th of April, believing the operation to be a success. The operation, however, did not significantly delay Allied preparations for further offensives in the South Pacific area. Yamamoto was killed shortly thereafter while traveling to congratulate units which had participated in the operation. Air attacks. After detecting a build-up of aircraft, on 1 April 1943 a fighter sweep of 58 Mitsubishi A6M30s of the 204th, 251st and 582 Stone Kokutai was met by Allied fighters over the Rabaul Islands, intercepting the Japanese en route to Tulungi and Guadalcanal, that claimed 18 Zeros at the cost of 6 Allied aircraft. The next attack was launched on the 7th of April, a raid by 67 Nichi-D3A2 VAL dive bombers escorted by 110 Zeros against Guadalcanal and was met by 76 Allied fighters. 21 Japanese aircraft were lost. The Allies lost 7. The raid resulted in the sinking of the destroyer Sarah Ward, the corvette HMNZS Moa, and the tanker Uskanor. On the 11th of April, a force of 22 VALs and 72 Zeros attacked shipping at Oro Bay, near Buna. 50 Allied fighters scrambled from Dobodura and intercepted the force, shooting down 6 Japanese aircraft without loss. An attack on Port Moresby on the 12th of April by a force of 131 Zeros of the 253rd Kokutai and air groups of the carriers Suikaku and Zuiho and 43 Mitsubishi G4M2 Betty medium bombers of the 751st and 705th Kokutai struck Port Moresby, opposed by 44 Allied fighters. The attack resulted in 2 Allied and 5 Japanese aircraft lost. The raid resulted in damaging a few small craft and damaging and destroying a number of aircraft on the Port Moresby airfields. On the 14th of April 1943, the Japanese launched an attack against Milne Bay with 188 aircraft. 24 Curtiss Kitty Hawk Mk1s intercepted the attacking force, resulting in 7 Japanese and 3 Allied aircraft shot down. The Dutch cargo ship Van Heemskerk was hit by several bombs, which set it ablaze and was beached. The British cargo ship Gorgon also suffered a number of hits by bombs and was set on fire, however these were later extinguished. Near misses damaged the Dutch cargo ship Van Outhoorn and the Australian minesweepers HMAS Wagga and Kapunda. 4 Allied servicemen and 12 merchant seamen were killed in the air raid, with 68 injured.